Hello YouTube and welcome back to Allie's Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the US. Well, today I'm going to show you how to make one of these little cute mini composition books. This was my first one I made. I've made a couple. I did two in this. This one, however, is not going to be a Christmas theme, though we are using the Christmas Scottie. Let me show you what you will need. And I think I've got everything prepped, but you know when you do a video, it doesn't always work. So first you're going to need a mini composition book. I have mine. I have some score tape. Now this is 1/8 of an inch score tape and 1/4 inch score tape, and I put it on those three places, and I'll add some glue, but no, I just wanted to have that prepped and done. You are going to need a piece of any color cardstock you want to make yours in. I'm using basic black right now, and this piece is going to be 4.5 by 4 6/16. You may need to do a little trimming on the back end or front end, however it comes. Oh, and you need to corner round. We'll just cut it, fussy cut it. You can use your corner rounder to do the corners, but we'll just fussy cut it since I already put that away. But you will need 2 pieces of DSP. This was from the paper Beautifully Penned, or you can create your own. I also, on the last book I did, this was Petal Passion. This is great. This had more of the gray tones in it, and I'm going to be using Smoky Slate. So we'll need 2 of these that are originally, I want to show you. Originally on this one, this was cut at 3 4, but this was a piece of scrap that went like this, and it's 2 3/4 by 4, and I corner rounded 2 ends on each front and back. So let's put that aside. Now let's get to what else we need to do. We need to stamp. Well, before we go further, let's introduce the stamp set. This is the Christmas Scottie. I'm going to slide it up and down so you guys can see it. We use this little one because this is the one that punches. We're using the little tartan blanket, and we're going to use the woof and this little bow. And we're also doing a tag for this in case it's a gift, and I'm using the tailor-made tags. I'm using this innermost one and then the one that goes out. You'll see I already have it prepped. We're doing it all in this gray and black theme. So let's punch out one of my Scottie dogs. I'm going to use this. And I just see where this has a... There. I filled it in with just a little black pen. Anyways, I used the wrong stamp set. This is the one. Let's see. And we are going to... You see this right here? We're going to stamp on that in a minute, so I won't be wasting it. I'm going to use these other, at least 2 of these other Scottie dogs. What I did is, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Okay, I stamped the Scottie dog in Versamark, and then I embossed in the black embossing powder. So we have it all done. I'm going to set that aside. We need our little Scottie dog. Now I'm bringing in scraps of paper, okay? Because it was available, and why not use it, right? I mean, it's there for a purpose. So we need our little bow. Let me move this aside. Everything's fallen off. Do we have something? You can see my little tartan there. So I'm going to take this little bow in Smoky Slate. You could do basic gray if you wanted, but I just want to use one ink color. And it's okay if you don't get it lined up perfectly. It's not meant to be perfect, but I liked it rather than punching out the gray. We might punch out gray, but we'll see. Let's see. I've got this little corner bit here. Let's see. We might stamp on the gray. You never know when you get started, you know? All right. Oops. So we can stamp directly on that and see which one we like better when we get to putting our project together. So that's done. We need, okay, this is the new double oval punch, and it has this, they're not a true scallop. This is a scallop. This is more of a deckled edge. I really want the scallop, so if you don't have the older punches, use this double. However, for this purpose, I'm using my scraps again. And here we go. I'm doing one punch of this one. Now, if you have these, you know that you have 3 layers you can do with this, and I like that idea. So once again, another scrap. This is a basic black. I'm punching out the one that layers into that one. I'm trying to set these all aside. Yikes. Okay, and then our last one is going to be using this white scrap in this teeny tiny oval. And that is going to be stamped with the woof. Right in the center. Oops. Need to pull my camera down some. I was trying not to adjust it, but let's see. I'm gonna need a little handle for this. We're not done with our ink yet. The reason why you flip your punch over is so you can see what you're doing, because I want that in the center. Hop. And next, so we have our pieces. We'll get to gluing that once we start gluing. Next, I have this strip that is a 1-inch strip of our gray. Now I'm taking our little tartan here, our little plaid tartan blanket, whatever you want to call it. Now I want one edge of this like so. Oh, I think I just messed up. I did. I need to flip that over. Thank goodness. Or I just get another scrap. We're going to do it right in the center because I want the edge of this. Ta-da! Okay. Now we are going to fussy cut this out. So let me close up all of our goodies here. Get my paper snips. I'm going to turn it over and give it a rub, just so I don't smear any ink when I do this. So I am just coming around it. On the other one, I used the postage rectangle punch, but I thought, no, this one I wanted to fussy cut. I really wanted to get the edges of this little blanket, like little tassels. Come on, go around it. And there is our little blanket. And that's all we need of it, is that little 1-inch strip, okay? So let's get started. So we are going to need some glue. And I'm going to get a little scratch piece out of my garbage can because I just want to get my glue started. So here we go. We're going to take off our backings of our tape, at least on one surface. Not both at the same time, or you'll be sticking it to your surface. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add glue. The tear tape is there just to make sure that my edges don't peel up at any time. I want a decent amount there. And this scribble, scribble, scribble. And I'm beginning to think I cut this too big, but we'll see. It always looks, nope, it looks good. So I'm standing them upright together, using my surface to line it up. Okay, I'm going to turn it over. Where's my bone folder? I'm going to definitely move the camera because I keep pulling it closer to me. So just spreading it out. If you get too much glue, you will have to go along the edge. I did that on the first one. So next, I am going to take my bone folder. I did not score this for a reason, because it just was easier for me to take the bone folder like this, okay? Push up, start from almost underneath it and roll it up and do that all the way across, like so. Next, you're going to have what looks like this, and I'm going to add my glue again, however you want to add it. When I used my large bottle of Tombow, I will be honest, I got to wipe off the nozzle. It's getting a little sticky there. I got way too much glue. Oops. Don't forget to remove the tear tapes backing. If you feel great about not using the tear tape along the edges, feel free to do that too. I just was making sure. So here we go, and I'm doing it along the tear tape. But as I was saying, with the Tombow, I got way too much, and I had so much seepage out of the ends, it got pretty messy. So next, I'm taking this bone folder of mine, I'm tugging a bit, and I'm running down the edge. Now I'm coming across. Now, I did on purpose, I'm going to show you, there is a little extra here. And the reason being is sometimes you needed that little bit. So I just take the bone folder and I'm just making the edges flatter on the binding. So I'm just going over it. If you want to score it and do all that, feel free. I scored it and I did several of these I will show you, and I found this was the easiest method for me. Now, this is really good as far as, but if you want to cut that off, because we're going to do our own corner rounding here. These are my not good snips, and the reason why I'm using those is because I don't want the adhesive on my good ones if there is any seepage from the glue. So just like so, you don't have to have a corner rounder. And now we're going to do the corners of the opposite side of the book. Okay, so our little book is covered. It looks so cute. Make sure, this was funny, one I did upside down, because if you look at the book, there is a head part up here. It's not just lying. There's a difference. It's larger here and more there. So this is the front of my little book. I'm going to take my little piece of DSP. You could do black and white. I am going with the gray. We'll see. Or do I want to do the black and white? I still want the gray. I'm going to go with my original idea. I like the idea of this gray, white, and black color scheme. Now for this particular book, there was enough scrap DSP to do both. I need to scoot that up a little bit, okay? To do both front and backs with a little piece of DSP, so we are going to do that. I can even do, oh, I have a cute idea for the back, but we'll see. Okay, so here is our little Scottie dog. Here is our little tartan, done from his little stamp set. So we are going to glue this down, and like I said, we only needed a piece of it. So about a ½ inch up from the bottom. There we go. Our little Scottie dog is what I really want to pop on this. So we are going to get some dimensionals and use them on him. Let's see. So I'm using that one in the center. I'm going to use these little half ones that I just cut for each of his little legs. Let's see. His little tail, I'm not sure. Oh, that fits nicely. And then his head. So we have 5 altogether. We have the halves there and the edges here, but it's up to you, your dimensionals. Whatever kind you like to use. The other night was kids' night at Defy, and my grandson, we call him Hank the Tank, and we have since he was, a year old. Such a big child. He was the anchor for the tug of war contest. And I'm not kidding. I think he pulled everybody across. It was awesome. He was so happy. His team was just elated. So now we get to decide if we want that or if we want the one on the white. And I'm thinking we're going to go with the gray. And where's our other pieces? And this has how quick and easy this is. We have our scalloped piece here. And we are going to glue the black oval to it. And then we're going to pop the woof up. I'm thinking we're going to do the white on this one. Just because. I might... Okay, get over where I want you. There we go. We're going to glue this piece down now. Right there. So cute. Okay, where's the dimensionals? We'll need that half. And we'll finish cutting this one. We're just going to cut all of that off. And there we have it. By cutting it in half, you only used 1 instead of 2. And there is our little woof woof. So darn cute. And our little... Ugh, I cannot decide, y'all. Maybe I want to go this route. Okay. Yes. But what we're going to do is I'm going to glue these two together because they're the same size and I want to use them. So we're going to go like this. Da-da-da-da. Maybe I should have flipped it over, but that's okay. And I'm going to add a little bit of glue right there. And now we are going to get... some bling or something on here. Let's see. I'm looking for... Ta-da! I'm going to use these classic matte dots. And I'm going to use, I think, the gray ones. I might use these 3 black ones. I think we're going to go with the black ones. You could use rhinestones. That's up to you. I really... want to use these. If I could get it on my little handy dandy needle. I'm trying to decide, do I want them down here? Okay. I don't want it there because it might look like he's pooping. So we're going to stick one there. One up there. One here. And this wee little one is going to go... Nope, I don't like that. Maybe we'll go with the gray in the center of the bow. And then I'll need one more to make 5. And we're going to use another gray one. Maybe not. I'm going to leave it with 4. Normally I would do an odd number, but I'm really okay with that because that is just for the bow itself. So that is my little composition book, and we're not done. We have our little tag. So let's see. I have some baker's twine, which I have basic gray, which was from a couple years ago, but in here they have this color, which we're going to use. This is the Baker's Twine Essential Pack here. Yikes. We don't want that color out of the bag. We don't want white. We definitely want this. And I have learned from making a whole bunch of gift tags that 10 inches is really perfect with this. So that's what that will be. I'm going to stick that back in my little handy-dandy drawer. I'm going to bring it down here. Make a little knot. We're making a little gift package here. This could be for anything. For a wonderful vet tech, something. We need something on here. Now, You could do to and from, and I have this really cute one. I'll show you. I'll stamp it. But we're not using this. We're just going to do the woof. This is really old. I don't even know where I've had it from. But I've been using that on all of these. That works great. So I want the woof. Where did woof go? But for this purpose, we are going to do woof here. And woof here. Because the dog is talking, right? The dog ain't going to say to and from. It's going to say woof woof. Just me being silly, y'all. Okay. And let's go. Good. Do. And we are going to put this right up to the hole there. And then I'm going to show you what else we're going to do with it. We are making our little gift package. And one of the best things, so there is our little set here. Okay. Is, wait for it. We have those clear envelopes that Stampin' Up! Sells. You get 40 for like $6 in the catalog. I am almost through like 2 packages. I need to order next time I order. Taking this here, I'm going to put my little Scottie dog in here like so. I'm going to take off my backing. Going to seal her up. Now, I'm going to put this on here using, I need to get it out. Uh-oh. Where's my punch? It should be right on top in this drawer. Oh, it's buried. That's not good. Alright, sorry y'all. So this crocodile that Stampin' Up! Used to sell, hands down beats any and all I have tried. I've even bought a brand new one and I took it back because this one still worked better. We are going to put a punch right here in the corner. Let's see if it will stay in there. Just like so. Yep. Okay. Now I'm going to take my little tag, force it through the little hole I made. Let's just use a pair of snips and it will get through my hole, hopefully, with my knot in place. Now, if you used a different size of the tags, you may need longer. But anyways, there is my little gift. Isn't that cute? I just love it. And it's in this beautiful little package. Now, you could go one step farther. Let's see. If you happen to have, if you don't, I suggest you get it. This is absolutely, absolutely awesome. This a paper hug from me, hand stamped just for you. Any of these made with love. Let's use that one just because we can. Oh, you know what? No, I gotta go with this one because I said we were. Oh, I love this one. Made with love. Now we are gonna do this on a piece of scrap white. Sorry, I could have ended this video, but this was an afterthought. So look, I even have a scrap piece. Perfect. We're going to open up that smoky slate because that's what we've been using. And I probably should bring in my mat, but we're not going to. We're just going to stamp it. Ta-da! Close up the ink pad so I don't ruin anything. And we are going to do a bit of fussy cutting. Now you could just leave it the way it is, but and when I fussy cut, I like to really fussy cut. I want somebody to know that this is intentionally fussy cutted. So I kind of move my paper around. I like that you can tell it was intentional and not just a person couldn't cut straight. Because goodness knows, I cannot. Oops, I don't like that. I cannot cut straight. There we go. The other thing is now I got to open it up, which good is that with this, these envelopes, Unlike others, you can open it up afterwards and then reseal it again. So we're going to pull our little book out. Make sure we got it going the right way. And we're going to put this Made with Love right on the back of this little book. Just ever so much. And you know what? That little black last one of my little classic matte dots, let's just get this out. Let's just get this out and use it. Where should we use it? Right here. Well, I'm trying to figure out, we're going to put it right in the heart. Too bad it wasn't a heart. Now I don't have any more black ones, but that, my friends, is our little mini composition book. And it's darling, and it'll seal right back up. And it says Made with Love on the back. You have a great little tag with it. And I hope you enjoyed this little video and the little gift idea. I am doing a craft fair, and I have done quite a few of these. I'm going to share with you some of the other little books I have done. I have done all of their gift tags, but I need more of the envelopes. So this one, old DSP, this is Granny Apple Green. This was free with Celebration. Not this past one, but the one before it. The little Dragonfly Garden. So there's another one. Two of those in with the Flirty Flamingo. Granny Apple Green. And this is some more of the little Scottie dog. Isn't it cute? So, I have their tags done. I just need to order more envelopes of these because I only got a few left. So, if you enjoyed this video, would you let me know by giving me a thumbs up or commenting if you have the time? And if you do not have a demonstrator, I would love to be your demonstrator. I do not need to be. If you do have one, stay with your demonstrator. But if you don't and you're thinking of ordering something and you want to order something, please enter me as your demonstrator. I would greatly appreciate your business. But that is not why I do this. I do this simply because I want to share with you my love of paper crafting and hopefully inspire some of you to create some of the projects that I have had such a great time playing with. And I have really enjoyed this little Scottie dog tremendously. So I've got a couple of more things lined up using the Scottie dog. Some for Christmas, some like this one is not for Christmas. And I'll be sharing those with you shortly. So have a great day, YouTube, and come back and visit me in my wonderland, would ya? See ya. Bye-bye.